was absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, I think Sonix can turn that on when he wants to.
Yes,
but
right.
most of the time, he is just looking to play the game and engage with you. And against a player like Light and a character like Fox, you don't really have a choice most of the time. He's going to be right up in your face, and you got to do something about it. Now, these guys, the last time I can recall them playing that I personally watched was at MomoCon.
Did they play? I think they did play.
It was not pretty. Light kind of dunked on him.
Oh, my
So
goodness.
we'll see if Sonix has learned anything, made any key adaptations. Though I will say, Fox has historically been favored in this matchup. He's really good at juggling Sonic, who kind of struggles to get out of disadvantage.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And then on top of that, when Light wants to disengage and kind of play the laser game, he can definitely lean into that. I'm not saying that Sonix would be too much of a thorn, in his side, but he is going to have to approach or figure out a way to get around that. So longer range gameplay kind of going into the favor of Fox here, but doesn't matter what happens on stage. The fact of the matter is that you ain't on stage right now, and Sonix is making just great work of that.
Yeah, able to keep the pressure up and punish Light even after he gets up onto the ledge, or off of the ledge, rather. Either way, it's a pretty even start, only 20% between these guys, and Light in the corner, man, we've been talking about it all weekend. This guy is a monster in that position. Just feels impossible to get back to center against him.
It ain't nothing nice, but neither is Sonix back here as well, courtesy of the center of the stage at that. He said, I don't even need the corner. I can get it done from the Pokeball, my friend. I'm shooting from deep here.
Okay. Light reaching a little bit, trying to throw that up smash out, hoping Sonix would do some twitchy action out of shield. Not giving it up, though.
No, absolutely not. Nerves are still here, if you will. Nothing off the backer, but does find the second attempt. He knows that Sonix is going to retreat and go to that top platform. He said, get back down here on solid ground, my friend. I got an up smash waiting for you. Clean stuff.
Yeah, homing attack is crazy in this game, man. It's so much faster to release than it has been in every other Smash game, but still maintains a ton of end lag if you whiff it. So good on Light for baiting that out. Picks up the up smash, but still down by quite a bit.
That's right. Has a lot of explaining to do here in the matchup. Doesn't get anything off of the down tilt there that time, but Light, one thing about him, he's going to fight his way in and out of the corner.
Man, when he gets a down tilt at low percent,
Man,
this
bro.
guy is just different.
Man.
Down tilt, sometimes the double back air into either dash attack or up smash, especially off single back air. I'll go right into up smash off of that. But man, tacking on so much damage already.
Oh, and just walked right up and did it. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you on that one, Max. I mean, it definitely feels like you're kind of caught in a cutscene.
Yeah, he has some insane follow-ups, but so does Sonix. Nice and simple, spin dash into back air. It's all about the bread and butters, man, especially at this high level. The more you try to go for something crazy that isn't there, the more you get punished. And Light, smelling blood in the water, knows Sonix is trying to retreat to the ledge off that tech chase, punishing him perfectly for that.
And I love how Light just uses his momentum. He just uses his movement to make you make the mistake for him. I mean, as we know, Fox, when it comes to KOing, not short in the strength department, but needs that one hit to turn into that initial KO hit. Sometimes if he just runs up and just kind of brings his presence there, you will make the mistake, and he can just find stuff like F smash or up smash in the corner. He's such a talented player in that regard.
And Light has brought this one all the way back. He was trailing by so much in the beginning of this match. Now with about a 60% lead here, and it's Sonix who has to chase him down. When the shoe's on the other foot, this is where you start to see Sonix struggle.
That's right. Okay, kind of has to play the cat and mouse game, if you will, right now. Doesn't get anything off of the up tilt, but he knows he wants to box. The only way for him to put on some real percent is through pure finesse. And I would imagine at this point, Sonix does not want to look for any trades, just looking for stray hits and as many as possible. As we know, Fox, very easy character to slap around and combo up.
Yeah, it's funny. They are playing that cat and mouse game because they're each playing a cat and a mouse, right?
I think
so.
I think so. Something like that. I mean, you might be onto something, Max. I think so.
No zoologist, but
no, absolutely
pretty
not.
sure I got that.
There you go. That's right.
Oh! Narrative back air. All right, Sonix firing right back. This is dead even once again.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Okay, and then decides to wait it out. Great patience here displayed right now from Sonix. Spring on deck. I thought Light was going to try to spring up there and hit him with the up air, but guess he has other plans in mind right now, trying his damnedest to take this platform away from Sonix. Sonix keeping it on solid ground, though. Now, he said, I ain't afraid.
Wow, the raw up air call out, catching Sonix jumping out of shield. Both of them just a breath away from dying here on their last stocks. Oh, and it's going to be Sonix clutching it out at the top of the screen with up air. We saw that's how he took the set over Zamba as well.
Yes. That's right, man. The air up there is different, he said, my friend. I am built for this. I love that. We got a replay. Okay, I was going to say, I know we got a replay off of that. So, okay, so look at this. Okay, very smart off of his feet here.
And I like the down air to land on the platform right there, allowing him that higher jumping off point to get the up air.
That's right. Okay, let's look at this frame by frame. Courtesy of Lord Devin on the 1s and 2s. Big thank you.
That was
look
like
at that.
the furthest point of that up air right there. My God, what a closer right there from Sonix. Getting it done, man. And you know what? This guy has ice in his veins. He's so good in those tense situations, just finishing it off. Let's see if Light is able to respond, though. I mean, he's running it right back to PS2. I think Light, when it comes to that spinning your finger around, like, yo, run it back animation, I've seen that quite a few times from this guy. Let's just put it that way.
He said, run it back, man. Pokemon Stadium 2, I'm about to make it do what it do right now.
And there goes the battle.
There's a millennial throwback. These Zoomers don't know about that, Max.
They really should, though. I think it's coming to Switch.
Is it really?
Yeah,
oh,
pretty soon.
Music to my ears. Okay, running it back here on Pokemon Stadium, getting it done in a big way. So, of course, this time looking to keep it a little bit more airtight in the beginning. We've seen a bit more of a pull ahead from the other side, but this time keeping it a little closer here.
Oh, Light without a jump right now, but Sonix mistimes the back air. Okay, that could have been a huge opportunity for him. Now he has to get back down to the ground, and this is the hardest part of the matchup for Sonic by far.
Trying to get back on the solid ground when you have somebody like Light tossing out those up tilts and those up airs. Okay, staying right up underneath those platforms, too. I like that. Staying right, kind of like on the red side of the Pokeball, too. Tries to go high. He got the forwarder on the ready. And, you know, if you try to approach groundedly, go for fastball forwarder, be able to turn that into something as well.
A little bit of spaghetti for Sonix. He's still paying the price for it as well. Okay,
clean back air as well. This is very good here from Sonix. Again, just the, oh my goodness, the control in the corner. Oh, no. I seen what you did versus Zombie. Said, you ain't doing that to me.
All right, I like that. Not swinging an aerial after the spin dash. Recognized it wasn't going to link. Yeah, Light has been DIing these phenomenally. Text the ledge as well. Oh my God, spot touch, down smash, finds that break right there, okay? First stock going to Light this time.
That's right. Great split-second decision-making there. And again, ice in their veins, but really the same could be said for both of these two individuals. They get caught in the corner. They actually don't mind being there. They have the footwork to get out of harm's way. Nothing off the back there, met with the receiving end of a nair.
Oh, and it's looking like Sonix just can't get himself planted here. Light really punishing him hard for it. Okay, holding down that corner, but Sonic's just going to take the high road out of there. Oh, but puts himself right back in the same situation.
In the same situation, Max. The rinse and the repeat. The same old song and dance. Sonix, I'm having no more of that. Caught in the corner once more, though.
Yep, those empty jump grabs, so scary coming off of the fastballers like Fox, man. And you just rise and fall so quickly. Oh,
100%. With no hitbox now recoveries, this becomes that much more of a task for Sonix to get back onto solid ground. But there we go. 91.5%, a little late into the game, but still figures out a way to even up the stock count now. Let's see what we can see here because, of course, Sonix has mounted some pretty good comebacks here throughout the majority of Glitch.
Just to think that he had Light dead to rights with no jump off that right edge at the very beginning of the match. He's making up for a lot of lost time after missing that opportunity. Wow, parry into up smash. Light, so good at hitting those, man.
His reactionary time is not to be taken lightly. It feels unmatched at times. I mean, we've seen a lot of that kind of come into play with this set versus PK Chris earlier, with just like all like the parry down smashes at the ledge, the boxing match up close, especially at later percents. Like your Fox high percent boxing with Ness, I mean, you know what, Light, only you.
Right, yeah.
Oh, that's just Light stuff.
I feel like it's not just his reaction, it's also the intuition he has, right? He's got such a good premeditation for when people are going to swing on him. And Fox, one of the best off parries in the game, jab and up tilt, both guaranteed off of that against any move in the game.
Well, Sonix will have to start toss out the right moves here and quick because at 100%, he is definitely working on some borrowed time. One solidly placed down there into up smash or, I mean, see, you
gotta hit your text, bro. Because Light is not going to let that go for free.
No.
The jab lock right into up smash. Would have had to maybe work for it, read the tech, and, I mean, Light is amazing at that anyway. You were basically good as gone. But to see him just do it for free like that, yeah, Light's going to take those every time.
Now, the million-dollar question is here, Max, do we run it back on Pokemon Stadium or do we actually pick a different stage here? Because I like the stage here for both of them. I think, like, when it came especially to the air-to-air battle, you know, kind of some of the stuff I've seen from Light, staying like right outside of that Pokeball range, right up underneath like the furthest part of those top platforms. We know Sonix does very, very well on those platforms. Just the imminent threat of nair and back air, or even like fastball forward air, is enough to make Sonix kind of think twice. So like, do we still run it back to the same stage? Or do we switch up the flow a little bit?
Well, looks like Sonix picked Town and City.
Oh, Lord.
When it comes to that run it back motion. We know Light for being one of those types of players. Sonix not so much. I think he's a little bit more game plan oriented. Light is so momentum based. He's just like, nope, you know what? I want another shot. I know it wasn't the stage's fault. I can beat you anywhere, anytime.
Man, where's the Iceman when you need him, right? No, I'm kidding.
The only guy who's putting a stop to Light as of late, for sure. Or one of the only guys, I should say.
Yeah, because that list is very, very small. Light is not to be taken lightly, if you will. So here we go, man. One game apiece. If you're kicking this one off here on Town and City. And both sides just taking their complete time here in the neutral, just trying to get a good feel for one another. That laser, of course, I feel like it's going to come out here just a little bit more, especially on those rare opportunities where Light wants to disengage. A lot of room, a lot of ground to make up here on Town and City, especially when there's no platform, so laser should come into full effect.
I also like him going for B reverse homing attack right there, making sure he'd have his back turned to him after it connects, potentially set up for a back air, which is, of course, great at colliding with stuff like Fox Illusion. Got a lot of active frames and a lot of power on that. Didn't work out, but still, appreciate the effort.
Yeah, me too, man. Just, I think back air, one of the scariest options here in Sonic's arsenal. That and, of course, up air as well. Up air definitely has been getting the job done here this weekend, and I would imagine sooner or later he's going to start scouting out for those. Does not mind take you clear up into the magnifying glass, as you can see there. Goes for nair there that time. No up air at all. Actually going for the back air to get it done. Okay, and this is quite the lead here. A lot of terrain right here to work with as well. So Light's going to have to, again, play the cat and mouse game.
Oh, the sleeves are up, baby. Light is getting serious right now. Let's see if it pays off for him. Of course, down a stock and a pretty fat stock. Sonix is very healthy right now. Let's see, Light, can you do it? It's not easy for Fox to kill you at these super early percents, right? You got to get it done the hard way most of the time. You know, a relatively honest character, I'd say.
Yeah, but has to get in there and get those hands dirty, or I guess in this case, those boots. Nothing off the backer. Goes for down air, though. Okay, anytime Light's back is to you at the ledge, whether he's like on the top platform, he's just right there in front of your face, I'm like, when's back air coming? I know it's coming. Like, especially after watching what I've seen at Summit, I'm like, back air is on its way. It's just a matter of time.
Right, it's going to give you the false finish every time.
That's also true. I'd like to say I sympathize for Fox, but he's a good character. I don't care what Chuck Nasty's saying. I don't care.
All right. Faking the ledge trump right there, but Sonix, okay, not able to reach with the forward air. He's got Light off stage once more. Yeah, you can't beat Firefox with Spring, at least not once it starts firing off, you know, once it starts traveling.
I mean, we talked about Kameme a little bit ago about just Soar kind of moving up the tier list once they have the lead. I mean, we can't ignore probably the biggest one of those, which is Sonix. You know, Sonix gets the lead, and I mean, it just becomes a daunting task, a mini game, if you will. Now, I think there's like a generalized level of a guessing game that goes into playing a character like Fox. You know, I'm trying to read the tech rolls, I'm trying to read the air dodges, but now you have to do that ×3 because it's like I'm in the deficit and Sonic is just so damn fast. Where is he going to be so I can be there before he gets there and have the right option on the ready?
Exactly. It's a lot harder when you got to chase down a character faster than you, and guess what? Nobody's faster than Sonic.
Yeah, it's true. I've yet to find a character faster on foot.
Yeah, it's definitely a luxury that Sonic players get to enjoy in every matchup, which makes this character really consistent. I think he's a great character for tournaments for that exact reason, right? A lot of matchups kind of boil down to the same thing at the end of the day. Get that lead, play patiently, make him struggle to come to you every single time. Oh my God, but Light looking to snuff out this lead as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, can't get it done right there. Oh, Sonix finds the weak there.
Wait a minute. He said, now, wait a minute. You ain't the only one that can back air at the ledge here, Mr. Light. I can do that too. Clean stuff right here from Sonix. Going up 2-1 right now on Moist Esports Light. Let's peek at this replay here once more, my friends. Gets him off stage, very smart. Knew that he was going to try to clank with the up B, with the spring at that. Gets the nair off of his feet, and then boom, back here to shut it down.
Man, this has been a great set so far, but you know what? It's not over just yet. Light with another chance to bring this not only to Game 5, but potentially to a 3-2 finish for himself. See if he can get it done for the good old US of A.
US of A.
If Sonix is going to take this one home for the Caribbean.
Let's see. Let us see how it all unfolds here. Winner side bracket is on the line for Light. Of course, that's something we just cannot ignore. Great thing about Light, though, he's great at playing under pressure right now. But this is different. This is pressure applied right here. Pressure applied thoroughly here from Sonix.
Bro, Sonix got me sounding like Mario 64 out here sometimes. These combos are pretty clean. I got to give it up.
Mama me indeed.
I know this is a character a lot of people aren't too big on watching, but this guy is different, man. He definitely plays with the sauce. And yeah, like we said, he can slow the pace of a match to a crawl, but he doesn't have that luxury here.
No, absolutely not. Light is certainly not going to let you have that. And of course, Light not quite as quick on foot as somebody like Sonix, but Fox can definitely cover the terrain on foot of most stages relatively quick. So you can try to disengage and play the slow game if you want. He's going to chase you down. And I talked about that earlier with his match versus PK Chris. I felt like in certain parts of that match, it's like a horror movie where he was just kind of chasing him down like Jason Voorhees or something.
Like, and a lot of damage off rip this time, though. And I mean, the trend has kind of always been whoever gets the lead is going to pull ahead, and we just said it last game, particularly against Sonic, right? When he has to approach you, it's a lot tougher than him being able to just back up that extra space, even against rushdown-oriented characters like Fox.
Okay, covering a lot of space here indeed, and this time going for the back. I love this corner control. Kind of drifted through that platform, made it seem like it was safe to directly air dodge in, taking that option away from Light. Light with that Nair, though. Nair and back air, just unanswered. I feel like the last few tournaments, Light has just pinned the opponents down with Nair, force you to recover differently, awkwardly back onto the stage, and of course the false finish on the back air is something I'm sure Light's not a fan of, but damn it, damage is damage, and I have yet to see the proper answer for that option.
Light is just so good at smothering opponents, man, especially in the corner, but even in center stage, it makes it feel like you have nowhere to go sometimes. All right, once again, this corner pressure. Oh, Sonix, full hop into forward air, busts him out of there, but not for long. Yep, drill into up smash, baby.
Light bringing the darkness right here for this game. I'm here for it. He said, we're going to game 5, my friend. Ain't gonna be no 3-1s around here. Dash attack, up tilt, coolness jets right there in the combo. Knew that it wasn't airtight. He was gonna be able to spring out of that. Okay, another dash attack too. I mean, going coast to coast with the ass whipping. Let's be real.
Yeah, for real. Light has just been making this game his own in such a big way. Oh my God, finding another juggle here and another. Okay, Sonix, wow, the directional air dodge to center stage. That's how you know they're shook. They're out of options, feeling a little desperate.
That's right. And some of these options coming out haphazardly here. They're gonna Fox illusion back towards the center. Knows now you gotta come to me. That's okay. Fox empty jumping around. You know an aerial's coming. It's just a matter of which one and when. There's the Nair. Get off that platform, though.
Like
deficit or not, yeah, I'm throwing out these uppers. What are you gonna do?
Okay, Sonix just cannot find his way in right now. Light using all the active frames on that neutral hitter. Just stop Sonix in his tracks. Okay, turn around, spin dash into back air. Gonna put a tie on that first stock, but again, feels like it's too little too late at this point. Light just needs one good soft Nair into up smash, one good drill into up smash with bad DI, maybe even a tech chase.
Something, man. I mean, just one option to really bring about the opportunity to close this stock out right here. I mean, now hold up a damn minute. Now, we have seen how this played out here for Sonix. He's found himself in weird positions like this, down big, one stock left, and is able to dig deep and find that opening, but rolls in there that time.
Yeah, didn't get the knockdown the Light was looking for. That could have been the end of the match, and Sonix really turning on the Jets in the second half here.
Okay, he's looking good right now, taking that platform away.
Up air into another one.
Okay,
there it
wait
is.
a minute,
Off
wait a
the
minute.
up B. Sonix, you have a chance here, right here. This is the 112. Is he gonna hit the perfect line?
Okay, and this is what I was talking about here. It just runs right up. Fox has no issue just covering the terrain here at Pokemon Stadium. Okay, rolls on the other side. Doesn't mind playing in the corner. He knows the threat of back air is not really a thing. Go for the up smash. We're going to game 5.
That drag down forward air, kind of the MVP as of late for a player like Light, man. He has found so many creative ways to use that move. Sometimes your opponent's just not ready for that, right? They're expecting something like neutral air and the tech timings or the block timings around that, but no. Dragging him down with that. No tech to be found from Sonix. It's going to be a quick up smash. Light pushing the game 5, but it was looking close for a second.
That's right. Let's go ahead and relive the magic that was those final moments here. Okay, nice. Goes for the up smash right there. That was very, very clean. And again, it takes a lot of precision to track a character like Sonic the Hedgehog down.
Yep.
It's very tough. You have to always guess where he's going to be. And then you also have to guess that your option is going to be the correct one to close it out, because some stuff just clanks with the spin attacks. Okay, nothing off the back air. Goes for the drag down forward air. I told y'all he was using that a lot in those earlier games, right on that Pokeball range. Such a smart option there from Light.
And how could you be ready for that,
Man.
right? In a scramble like that, Sonix is jumping out of shield, starting his own forward air right there just to shake some of that pressure off. But no, Light bringing a different type of flavor to the table every single game. And that's how you got to be as a Fox player. This is a very mix-up based character.
That's right.
Otherwise, you're just going to fall short. You're going to get predictable. Throwing out those very unsafe smash attacks at kill percent, man, it gets stale fast. But Light always keeps it fresh.
That's right. Got to keep him guessing. Final game here on Kalos. A lot of real estate here to rip and run around on Sonix. We have seen how well Sonic players, have done here. Okay. Goes for an up tilt. Of course, it's not in your best interest to be caught in this corner. The platforms are not actually your friend here, especially when Light is on the stage.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like both of these characters are great here. Light has been counterpicking this a lot as of late. Just all that room to run around with. You got a wall to mix your recovery up. Also ride the stage on your way back. But so far, it's just been slightly in Light's favor. Oh my God! Meeting him halfway with that neutral air.
Damn. He said, it don't matter, big stage, little stage, I got it scouted out here, my friend. Now this is where the task cam becomes a little bit harder here for Sonix, but the conversions from Sonix, though, not to be taken lightly at all. Okay, knows how to get the most bang for his buck, knows how to milk a stock, if you will. 108% ain't nothing to sneeze at.
Ooh, the falling neutral air, cutting Sonix off in midair once again. It's been one of his MVPs, one of his go-tos in this matchup here.
Okay, there's the down throw.
Ooh, just into the double laser as well. I like that. You know you don't get anything guaranteed. Just take some pot shots, add up a little chip damage.
That's right. Going tit for tat right now, if you will. Okay, springs right out of harm's way. Love that. Mixing them up right there on the landing option. And, you know, despite being in the deficit, Sonix kind of still slowing his match down. Wonder if he can just stall him out and maybe force Light to make the mistake for him. Goes for the spring, back air, there it is.
Oh, and that's why that wall's so good for Fox. You can aim your recovery straight into it, and you don't have to deal with the falling back air like you would anywhere else. Otherwise, you know, you might slip under the ledge on a stage like Smashville, for example.
No, 100%. That's the last thing you want for sure. Okay, nice. Nair shutting it down. Forcing him back on these platforms. Light has shown a lot of success, man. The opponents get on those platforms and it becomes the up tilt up air show. What you gonna do to change the channel, my friend?
Oh, Light falling out of the up air from Sonix right there, finds a tech chase and putting a wrap on that second stock right now. Sonix, it's do or die for you in this winner's finals.
Has to make a play here and quick. 32%, 32 healthy. Looking really good right now. Light, of course, like I said, backing it off. So I'm going to lean into the laser gameplay. You either going to stay on that top platform or you're going to have to chase me down and force me to stop pressing the B button. What do you want to do?
And even though Light has the lead by such a huge margin too, he's actually chasing Sonix down here. He wants to finish this right now.
And I think the difference here between both of these two individuals, especially from what we've seen earlier in bracket with Sonix, is yes, you know, I might be in the deficit, but what happens after I hit you once? I mean, I just start putting on crazy damage. I start bringing this back. But on the topic of putting on good damage, here's Light. Couple up airs for your trouble. Can I get another one?
All right, it's looking real good for Light here. Nair into up smash. I don't think we'll quite kill here at this percent. It is Kalos, stage with big blast zones. But you know what? It's so tough for Sonix to chase him down and do a whole nother stock after that. You got to play perfectly at this point. Oh, the panic air dodge. Light, he is so keyed into that, and he's going to finish it off with the up smash. Man, an air dodge up in a moment like that, you could tell Sonix was starting to crack. The lead that Light has was getting to him, chewing away at his mentality. And finally, that set is going to come to a close after 5 very hard-fought games. We see the Dominican flag in the background, though.
That's right. Wave it high, my friends.
Yup. Win or lose, man, you got to support your region, your country. Show some love to your compatriots, man.
There it is. Clean stuff right there from Light. I mean, a lesser player would have certainly flubbed that final hit, but this ain't a lesser player. This is the protagonist we're talking about right there. Less is more. Let him make the mistake for you. Goes for up smash, and that's going to be enough to do a hard-fought battle, but we're definitely going to see some Sonix later on. So for all our Sonic fans out there who don't quite know how the tournament format works, don't worry. He's just on the loser's side. He's still in this thing.
Yes, sir. You got to lose 2 sets to get sent home. Sonix losing 0 up until that point. So, of course, the mark of a phenomenal player, making it that far in a bracket like this one. But Light sitting on the winner's side of things in the grand finals. Let's see who's going to beat him there, though. We got a couple contenders.
And we do got a couple